This is the most accessible glacier in China and the most popular glacier tourism destination. It is also the only Chinese glacier included in the global glacier casualty list.
很神圣，不可侵犯那种。
如果连这里都消失的话，可能其他的冰川也不会存在了呀。
Scientists predict that it will disappear in 2030.
然后我以前看见的那个冰是蓝色的那个冰，就湛蓝的那种冰。
比往年的话，气候就没那么冷了。
照现在的这个什么消亡速度，可能在未来的5到10年可能会消失。
The problem in Dagu Glacier is the same in Switzerland. You know, the problem is all the world is the same problem.
In 2025, the International Year of Glaciers Preservation and World Glaciers Day, what enlightenment can Dagu Glacier bring us? In December 2022, the 77th United Nations General Assembly declared 2025 as the International Year of Glaciers Preservation and designated March 21 of each year as World Glacier Day. In August 2024, the United Nations General Assembly passed a resolution declaring 2025 to 2034 as the Decade of Cryosphere Science Action, aiming to raise global awareness of the key role of glaciers in the climate system and hydrological cycle, while addressing the urgent challenge of accelerated glacier retreat. In response to the initiatives of the United Nations General Assembly and international academic institutions, from March 15 to 18, 2025, the Northwest Institute of Eco-Environment and Resources of the Chinese Academy of Sciences, the Glacier Research Center of the National Academy of Sciences of Tajikistan, the Institute of Mountain Hazards and Environment of the Chinese Academy of Sciences, and the Ministry of Water Resources jointly hosted the 2025 International Year of Glaciers Preservation, Dagu Glacier International Academic Summit Forum. More than 100 experts, scholars, policymakers, and representatives of international organizations gathered together to discuss the scientific challenges, policy responses, and international cooperation directions facing global glacier protection.
The key I end up with the photo of
让我们以冰川保护为纽带，构筑人与自然和谐共生的未来。
The conference invited 15 scholars to give special reports covering the rapid changes in the cryosphere of the Qinghai-Tibet Plateau, glaciers and water resources in Central Asia, and the development of ice and snow tourism.
2025年作为国际冰川保护年，将每年的3月21日作为世界冰川日。这些方面都说明了，这个冰冻泉本身已经到了一个非常脆弱的，变化将会非常剧烈的这么一个情况。
Странам Центральной Азии по нашим оценкам последние 30 лет в общем ледники Центральной Азии, в том числе и Таджикистан, деградировались на 30%.
Past 70 years, our research scientists calculated that our glaciers in my country, Kyrgyzstan, shrink it almost 16%.
Dagu Glacier is located in Heishui County, Aba Tibetan, and Shan Autonomous Prefecture, Sichuan Province. It is the easternmost and northernmost marine mountain glacier in China. It was formed in the Quaternary Ice Age, about 2 million years ago. Dagu Glacier preserves a wealth of glacial landforms, such as horn peaks, blade-shaped ridges, glacial U-shaped valleys, whaleback rocks, etc. Among them, the sheep horn rock is particularly rare in the world. In addition, the area is also home to 153 wild animals such as Sichuan golden monkeys, takins, golden eagles, etc., of which 10 are listed as China's national first-class protected species. The ecosystem is complete, and the conservation value is great. Since 2010, Dagu Glacier has attracted over 1.8 million tourists, and is one of the few glacier-themed tourist destinations in China. However, research by the Northwest Institute of Eco-Environment and Resources of the Chinese Academy of Sciences shows that Dagu Glacier is melting rapidly. In the past 30 years, the area of Dagu Glacier has shrunk by about 70%, from 2.10 square kilometers in 1991 to 0.47 square kilometers in 2020. The future of the glacier is worrying, and simulation predictions show that if it is not protected, Dagu 17th Glacier will disappear completely around 2030.
我们去年用这种冰雷达对达古冰川的厚度进行测量。那么现在达古冰川最厚的这个冰只有12米，那么平均厚度也就不过8米。那么照现在它每年就是平均消融量大概是2米多，所以说如果你要不进行保护，那么这7、8米的这个冰呢，可能就在未来3、4年它就能融化掉了。
Since 2020, scientists from the Northwest Institute of Eco-Environment and Resources of the Chinese Academy of Sciences have explored the feasibility of using geotextile covers and artificial snowmaking to protect Dagu Glacier. The research showed that the cover material significantly reduced glacier melting by about 34% to 70% during the summer ablation season, mainly due to the high reflectivity of the material, which reduced the net shortwave radiation energy by about 40%, thereby reducing the energy required for glacier melting. They are also exploring the use of snowmaking to slow glacier melting. The results showed that a 60-day snowmaking period per year can effectively protect the glacier with an efficiency of 40% to 60% for snowmaking machines. The protection of Dagu Glacier has attracted great attention from the Chinese public and media on glacier protection and climate change. On March 17, at the Dagu Glacier Scenic Area, 20 representatives from different fields released a large balloon symbolizing the globally endangered glacier. At the same time, the audience also participated in the release of 200 small balloons, calling on more people to pay attention to global climate change. At the glacier observation deck, glacier and climate change experts and scholars jointly launched the 2025 International Year of Glaciers Preservation, World Glacier Day, and the Decade of Action for Cryospheric Science.
冰川的融化不仅仅是对我们中国，是对全世界所有的人，任何一个人影响都是巨大的。
保护冰川，减缓冰川的消融，刻不容缓，因为给我们的时间窗口已经很小很小了。
我们说要给冰川降温，我们其实要给大气降温，就是我们要减少这种温升的这种速率，就是我们需要每个人全球每个人共同努力来减少这种二氧化碳排放，减少的才能真正的保护这个冰川。
非常的希望我们的子子孙孙能够还看到这一片，就是说远古的这种冰川。
Some make something different, or change something on the habit, on the life. Maybe we will change the world.
点外卖的时候不要一次性的餐具，然后你上下班的话，如果就是2、3公里的话，你可以选择一下步行或者共享单车，然后尽量的话乘坐公共交通或者地铁出行。
赋予我们人类嘛，也是保护我们的大自然，保护我们的海洋，保护我们的冰川，保护我们的山川，因为都是一个人类共同体。